All right, with more now on the youth vote, I am joined by Claire Harlin. She is the editor of the Daily Texan, which is an independent student newspaper. Thank you so much for coming, Claire. Your paper came out in support of Hillary Clinton, even though a lot of young people on campuses around this state support Barack Obama. So how did that endorsement go over?
Well, we were really proud of it. We definitely think Hillary's the most qualified candidate in terms of experience, and healthcare was a big thing. But we met a lot of opposition, and I think mainly because students feel, we're students on the paper as well, and so they feel like we should represent them. I definitely feel like I'm more of a journalist. I don't have a constituency to represent like a superdelegate does.
Right.
So. I think that there are some people that appreciate the different perspective for sure.
It's been hard though, because I'll bet a lot of your friends were, questioning the decision making, right? What was that
Definitely like? So, and not only my friends and peers, but we got a lot of letters from people that were very upset that they feel like their school paper should represent them, and so it has been interesting as far as that goes, but.
Well, let me ask you this. How surprised were you about the level of support Barack Obama has among young people and the lack of support among Hillary Clinton? How surprised were you by that?
Not very surprised, because Barack Obama had a huge presence in Austin very early in his campaign. He came all the way back in the summer, and he won the hearts of a lot of people then. And so he's got a very strong following of very, very passionate voters. And I think that Hillary as well has a smaller representation of very loyal voters, but it's the difference between having a huge fan base and a constituency. So it's very, very different. And
what about for you personally yourself? I mean, if Barack Obama goes on to win the nomination, you're a Hillary supporter, you believe in her, but would you then go ahead and support Barack Obama?
I have a lot of support for both candidates. While I think Hillary is more qualified, and there are particular things that I like more about her, particularly a healthcare plan, I think that Democrats are going to be pleased no matter who comes out ahead, because when it comes to issues like abortion, the border fence, bringing our troops home, for once in Texas, Democrats actually have a voice. And so either way, I think voters are going to be very pleased, especially Democrat voters.
That's an exciting time. Claire Harlin, the editor with the Daily Texan. Claire, thanks a lot for sharing your thoughts with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, so a little snapshot there of how young people in this state feel, and the real divide that you still see, almost no matter where you go, Jim, that divide among Democrats between Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama. If you are interested in the results, please keep it right here on CNN. In the hours ahead when the polls close, we are going to have complete coverage of the results as they come in. Lots of analysis, everything you need right here on CNN in terms of your political coverage. Jim, it's back to you.